There we go. Onto the lander. Put that on the retrograde vector. You're going to give you a little nudge. That's fine. I think we are still about 180. Where's our waypoint? Oh, it's over there. Yes, that's right. And we're going to again burn retrograde till about 20. Oh my gosh. See, we're already off to a great start. And I hope really nobody's watching this stream with the idea of Mike's going to show me everything exactly how to do it. I'm very good on live streams of showing you how not to do things. Mostly because I tend to be in too much of a hurry. So again, we're going to go to about a quarter of an orbit ahead. Burn in a normal direction. Yeah, some sort of protractor mod's a simple thing. I just hope they put in some sort of interplanetary helper in some ways. KSP 1 has something. I don't know if I want something just like that. I mean, there is going to be interplanetary travel. I don't know how they expect that to all work. Anyway, back to the spot we were. Gonna roll this. Keep it locked onto... I like to just turn so the blue is up. That helps me keep my orientation. Put that on ground. Put that on surface. And again, my speed here with the surface is only 868 meters per second. That shouldn't generate a whole ton of heat, of thermal issues. Let's stage our parachutes. So the parachutes now are all armed. It's to show how real people do it, yeah. One of the things that I don't want to do, I mean, if this starts getting... I mean, probably a lot of you have noticed I have done some tutorial videos. And in those tutorial videos, I think I was being pretty straight up as far as talking about bugs and stuff. But what I don't want to do is produce a video of, look at me going to lathe or whatever the case might be, where I have spent 5 hours working my way around bugs and having to reboot it and then just edit all that out, make everything looking like it's running fine. I don't think that's honest, and I don't think that's a good way to approach this. Now, actually, my science light's going. Woohoo, I gotta remember that. So I've got a bunch of science here. What I also have is this atmosphere sniffer doober, the little sniffer. Now, I gotta be a little... It's gonna run for 2 minutes to collect all the science, and oh, it just happened. I just moved out from one biome into another biome, and it did it again, and notice that it stops. So you have to hit resume, and it's starting again. Be careful about that. It's easy to start it and forget about it, but it will stop running if you change biomes. This is, I guess, a biome-specific bit of science. So you gotta, and you don't get in. There's no partial science either. It's everything or nothing. So if it stops, you don't have anything. So that was something I discovered while trying to make the thumbnail. So here we go. We're on our way down. I just want to make sure that this atmospheric survey does what it needs to do over Duna's Midlands. As long as we don't move out of the Midlands in the next 30 seconds, we should be good. And then when that's done, I'm going to see what's our situation with approaching the monument. Okay, so that worked. And that's good. Well, I don't know. I think it's working pretty good. Our periapsis here is down to 16, but it's going to drop pretty quick. Alright, parts manager, go away. Now this, I would assume if we come over a different biome than the Midlands... Oh, yeah, now we're over the lowlands. See, it's back again. So we can do more science. There we go. More science, and as long as we stay over the lowlands for 2 minutes, we got another round of the little sniffer. I noticed the science light did come on, so I don't need to keep this menu open. But I just wanted to show that to you in case you were doing it. So much of KSP 2 for the science is like you push this button and forget about it. Oh, Midlands again. Yep. And I think I got the Midlands, so it won't let me do another one. So I did not get that science, so I'm waiting to see if it comes back over lowlands. And And while that's going, I don't know, this is looking alright. Now, I do have some fuel in the ship. I might be, I don't know. This may be okay, which would be rather stunning, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to watch the science light again. So keep an eye on that science light. No idea how much science is waiting for me back home. Probably a lot. This thing was built with enough delta V to get back to the surface. So, if I can get down using almost nothing but the parachutes, we should be at least in shape. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am stunnified. That's looking all right. Remember, the parachutes are going to deploy. Here's our waypoint. See that? Should I risk a little bit of fuel to really slow me down? I might risk a little bit of fuel to really slow me down. Yeah, there's 2,180 meters per second in this thing. I think, well, maybe I won't have to. Oh, there goes our parachutes. Maybe I won't have to. This might work out great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if it ain't broke. Wow. Wow. See, all I have to do is... I shouldn't jinx it. Knock on wood. Come on. Let's make sure the brakes are on. Put the lights on, too. I don't want to jinx it, because so many things could still go wrong. Yeah, it's better lucky. This is lucky. Like I said, I was trying to dial in what that right periapsis should be. And I never did try 20 kilometers, but I sort of got to a point that that was going to be the next thing I was going to try. And that's when I started running into the thermal bug, which never got gauges or anything during that whole descent. And then, but if I quick save and kept doing it again, I wouldn't be surprised if suddenly, all of a sudden, this thing starts blowing up. And it just goes to show you the thermal isn't quite right. I think there are people that argue that it's just more realistic, but I don't think that's the case. I think it just isn't working correctly. So we're overshooting a little bit, but I think I'm better off conserving fuel than I am worrying too much about a bit of a drive. Actually, I can see the monument. I'm not that far. Okay, now here comes this part. Oh, I should have quick saved. Quick save right now. Did it do a quick save? Yeah. Okay. Because we might do a funny bounce. The parachutes, I'm coming down a little hard. I do have to give a little puff of the engines just before we get down to the surface. But oh my goodness. I would never have in a million years thought I could have, with that very shallow descent, come in that close. I'm very happy. Very happy. Like I said, the easier way to land right there is to pack this thing with more fuel and just come down very steeply. But now I have no idea how lumpy or bumpy or or slopey this is down here. We're going to find out pretty soon. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of a burn just as we come in here to try and just slow down. The brakes are on. Just don't fall over, you stinker. Don't you even think about it. Oh, the parachute. Well, the parachutes, I think, are kind of slowing me down as I slide down this hill, which I think is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I'm going with that. That's... Oh, okay. So I'm very happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this here, and I'm going to change the control orientation to forward. Like so. We also have, of course, a crap ton of science to do, and we can go outside and do an EVA, which is great too. Okay, I am going to do another quick save. I'm going to do quick saves a lot because I think I'm really worried this thing is going to blow up. But ooh, look at that! Look at Ike. Do you see just the sliver? I think isn't that yes? Just that looks. Oh, see, this is the thing: is I get in and complain about bugs, and then I see something like that. That's just stunning. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to put the brakes off, and we're going to very cautiously make our way to a little bit of a flatter surface here before we EVA. Okay. So, yeah, put the brakes back on here. There we go. Okay, and EVA Bob. Now, I think Bob actually does have to get his boots down on the surface, if I'm not mistaken. If I can get away with not having to do that, that'd be groovy. Oh, he's not. He's doing a surface sample from the fuel tank. A little bit of dust blew up on the fuel tank. He's collecting that. Thanks, Bob. That was awesome. Now, where are we? I don't even know what this is. This is Midlands. Okay. So that's cool because I don't have to risk this janky ladder that I built here. I can just get myself back in and do another quick save. And let's make ourselves over to that monument. So a little F5-y here. And let's go. Let's go, let's go. Now, it looks like we got ourselves a little kind of a very natural-looking valley. That's the thing, and the geography is much more natural-looking in KSP2. Like with this very, almost looks like an old river valley or something like that. That looks perfect for us to drive up. I'll put a flag down. Yep, we'll put the flag down when we're at the monument. We're gonna have to get out again anyway. There'll be more science, by the way, when we get to the monument, because that will be another biome. I don't know if these rocks are... Jeepers creepers, this thing. Oh, I have, I don't think I ever adjusted brakes for just a second here. I think I just slapped these things on. Auto traction control. Okay. That's... And, okay, let's leave it on drive limit. I don't know what that means. Auto friction control. Let's put the friction up a bit. That would seem like sensible, right? Sure, why not? Okay, brakes off. Brakes off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hopefully it won't fall over. That's what the quick saves are for. Again, way smarter is to do something not too different than this, but just put the inline cockpit right in the middle there. Like, why I didn't do that, I don't know. Would have been lower, would have been easier to mount on top of the rocket, would have been superior in every way, though it wouldn't look as goofy as this. So if you're into goofy, this could be your thing. Okay, up we go. I was really hoping this window was forward on the thing so that he can look where he's going, but unfortunately, of course, the hatch is forward, so that's that. Okay. We're going to come over this crest, and hopefully we will see our monument. Oh, I can just see the top of it there. Very exciting. Should have gone with a 402. I don't know what a 402 is there. I should concentrate on my driving. I'm being very cautious, as you can tell. This thing is tippy. Now, what's the better way? Going low or going high here? I think I might be better off going a little high. Taking the high road. The high road got very low sun there. You may have noticed as we were landing, like our whole orbit is very close to following the Terminator. You know, the light to shadow side. Stay out of that pit. Okay, coming around this way. Almost looks like frost on top of all these hills, but I don't think that's what they're going for. I think that's just a funky coloring. Because I can see it on the rover too. That kind of blue tinge to everything. all these little rocks here are all collisionless, so that's nice. Whoa, 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 getting a slide happening, Be careful, 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 careful. Just stop, just stop, just stop, just stop, just stop. Okay. F5 again. Good time to F5. I'm just gonna make my way down this hill here, past the big rock. Straight down this way might be the better plan. Sorry for being so cautious, but this is a tippy guy. Is the DV changing a lot? You're right, I can see that too. Look at the DV changing all the time. I have no idea why that would be, but the DV, it's not really going up or down, it's just fluctuating around. Why? I have no idea. So fuel's just sloshing around down there, I guess. Though I'm sure that's not what's being modeled. I'm just saying that as a joke. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is lovely. Lovely. Very organic looking. Almost like it's a carved tree trunk or something like that. I'm going to see. Can I park here on the top of the hill? I do want to get close enough to get some science. And there should be another biome. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Beautiful. We are in another biome here. Brakes on, brakes on, brakes on, brakes on, brakes on. Okay, science time. By the monument. Look at all the science here, too. I got 1,092 both in samples and in data. Oh, we're never going to get our samples back, are we? If I don't bring Bob back. Oh, that is one downside, isn't there? I talked about not doing a rescue mission, and I was like, I don't care about you, Bob. But now all of a sudden I'm like, well, I kind of do care about the science. Okay. Down Bob goes. Let's zoom out here and sort of take a look. It's got kind of... Oh, there's a face! There is a sleeping ent-like figure here with a crown and a whole stack of symbols around it. I was thinking at first that this is the sun and then the symbols are each of the worlds, but unless they're counting moons, there's an awful lot of them there. Oh, and there are little Squidwards up here. A little Squidward there, a little Squidward there, and a Squidward that looks like he's broken off there. And... big light on the top. Okay, anyway. Science.